No Rex.
I got distracted.
I have no fandom Rex.
Okay.
I have a rec, just not a fandom rec, because I haven't had time
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
to read anything because I've been too busy playing Kingdom New Lands.
I started playing that again, and I'm like, okay, it's fun, but I'll get, like, the boat made, and I'll go and sail, and I was like, okay, but now what?
Now you move on to the next land.
And do the same thing?
Yes, only it's harder.
I noticed that. I died.
Yes.
And I'm just like...
Okay. Watch CrypticFox play Kingdom Two Crowns, which is the next one that I'm waiting to go on sale on Steam, which is, like, you can do, like, multiplayer.
Okay, because Wade was playing that with some of his friends.
I should look that up. Because, like, I was like, CrypticFox, it's, like, chill games he's doing a lot, which is really cool because he's playing, like, Oxygen Not Included, which he's always, like, starting the stream after I fall asleep.
Yeah.
Because I'll wake up and be like, oh, he went live. Oh, an hour after I fell asleep.
Same here.
So, like, he plays that, and he played something else. What else did he play? And then I saw he was playing Kingdom New Lands, and I remember seeing Jack play it. Because Jack has played Kingdom and New Lands. Kingdom,
yeah. And
then CrypticFox was playing Two Crowns. And CrypticFox is playing Subnautica now, too.
I want to play that.
He's playing Subnautica Below Zero. Apparently Subnautica's on the PS4, which I'm going to buy when I decide that I have the money after, the cat's huge vet bill.
Yeah.
CrypticFox has been playing... Oh, CrypticFox has been playing The Long Dark.
Oh.
He's been playing the story version of The Long Dark.
Because there was this other... Like, when Long Dark was still on, like, its baby mode.
Yeah.
It was Splattercat Gaming, and he was playing Long Dark.
Nice.
And I was like, okay, cool. And that's decided if I wanted to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this is actually really cool. It's like, okay. That's what I do with the game. I'll look it up on YouTube. And see if, people playing it and see if it's actually worth my time. And I was like, okay, I liked him playing. I was like, okay, cool. And then there, we were still waiting on story mode, and so he kind of fizzled out, and he was playing other things that I didn't care about. And story mode came out, and I was like, okay, cool. So he started playing that, and now we're just waiting.
Yeah.
More story mode, because I finished it myself, and I'm just like, I need more. It's like, I need more. And that's, after restarting it 3 times, because the first time was, like, before they, like, did the update that would make your previous games invalid.
Oh. That's always sad.
Yeah, but that's fine, because, I purposely stopped playing it just because, like, I got to a point where I don't know why I went on this rant. I've discovered just because it's free, and I wanted to see. My computer will not play Fortnite. It's like, I don't care to play Fortnite. I just want to see if my computer could do it.
I knew my computer can't play Fortnite.
But even on, like, the lowest settings, where everything looks like shit, I'm just like, it's still, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. I didn't actually want to play it. I was just curious.
It was just a test.
Because it's free.
I know my computer. I didn't even try on my computer to play Fortnite. I was like, no. I started Fortnite on the PS4 because I have the Magic PS4 now.
Yeah.
The Magic Box. No idea what the fuck I was doing. Instantly died. Because, and I didn't even die from, like, anyone good. I died from, like, the mist.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm a dumbass. So I was like, oh shit, the circle is, like, closing. Oh shit, I'm dead.
I did that with PUBG a lot. Because,
But I didn't have any... I was like, I have no idea what the controls are.
Yeah.
At all. I was like, I don't know how to protect myself. This is not World of Warcraft PvP. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah.
And then I got sidetracked by playing Slime Rancher. Slime Rancher's on the PS4. Got that.
I could play... I don't know why I can't play Slime Rancher, but I can play, like, The Long Dark, or I could play at least other games, but I can't play Slime Rancher.
Could you play Slime Rancher on the PS4 because it's farther away?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, you could try it after we're finished recording to see if it makes you sick.
Yeah, because usually it's like about 5 minutes in.
Yeah, well, you would know.
And I'm just like, I get so sick.
Yeah.
And I'm so sad because it's such a cute game.
This is me almost with No Man's Sky. Of course, I do, like, In the Dark because submersion, I swear to God, cat, if you bother each other. Anyway.
CrypticFox you were talking about.
CrypticFox. I was like, oh, because it's been a while since I watched Jack's videos, and I didn't remember that Jack even did it. Because I think I got Kingdom to begin with because I saw Jack play it, and I was like, oh, this is, like, looks really cool, and the art is, like, pixely, but it's kind of pretty.
Yeah.
Like, the reflection in the water is, like, really cool. It's like, this is, like, really nice. And I like that it has, like, more often than not, it is a brown princess that is on that horse.
Yes, I really like that.
Or, like, a brown king, and half, like, your little, like, unit men's. There are various shades of, like, brown happening, like, in all your little minions.
Yes.
And I was like, this is really nice. So I end up, cycling through until I find, like, a nice princess, and then I ride off to make the kingdom. But I was so proud of myself. I have to talk about this because this is what I've been doing for the past, like, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I finally finished the main kingdom game and won. I won. Also, it's like one island, but I destroyed all the portals and I won. And I got the little thing. You can destroy the portals. That's why what your problem is.
Yeah, I just like keep building up my walls until I can.
You have to send your knights out to destroy the portals. That is what your problem is.
Yeah, see, I don't bother building up my home base enough. I have to get a main tent and just keep building up walls and go and like fix a boat and ride off.
You have to destroy the portals.
Oh, see, I don't know shit about this game.
Yeah, see, that's why.
Okay.
So I destroyed the main kingdom game. I destroyed all of the portals. And then I won. It was like, the crown is now safe because you've destroyed all of the enemy. And I'm like, this is so great. I didn't realize I was supposed to do this, but I won. I'm so excited. And then new lands come in. And new lands, you can get, like, different mounts. And you unlock, like, statues and stuff where you can, like, buff your archers or your farmers or your walls and everything.
Is that what those statues are for?
Yes.
Oh.
And then there's one, like, little church-looking thing in new lands that's looks like it's made of wood. It's brown. And then you can upgrade it, and it's made of stone, and that's how you get, like, the last upgrade on your kingdom. So you can have stone walls. And once you have, like, a stone main keep, then you can put little banners up, and you can make knights instead of, like, archers or builders. Okay. And the knights will gather, like, 4 little archers, and that'll be their archers, to go out and attack a portal. Because... I'm probably going to cut all this out, honestly. Because, like, this is, like, not interesting.
It's fascinating to me.
But also, this has been, like I said, my life for, like, the solid 2 weeks as I, like, cried myself to sleep because I kept losing until the one time I realized, after watching CrypticFox, I just need to have a fuck ton of archers. You just need to have a fuck ton of archers. You need to have, like, 5 builders to build your shit and, like, manage your 2 catapults, one on either side, and have the rest a fuck ton of archers. So whenever one of them, like, big-ass monsters, that flying shit, comes at your wall, there's flying shit that will grab your men and carry them off. But that's okay, because you know what? If you have a fuck ton of archers, all you see is just, like, a rain of arrows happening. That's it.
Okay.
You buff your walls, you buff your archers, you have that rain of arrows, and everything is dead. Anytime it comes near.
Okay. How do you get more coins,
though? The coins, you have to, so you have your 2, like, main walls on either side. You want to cut down the trees, like, as far as you can until, like, little bushes pop up, and then bunnies come out. And then you have all your archers. Make sure you have enough archers, because you keep getting archers. They kill the bunnies, each bunny's a coin.
Well, see, I know I got, like, coins and stuff from bunnies, but it's like 1 coin.
But the archers keep, anytime during the day, they gather behind the wall at night. Yeah. But
then they kind of venture out.
But they venture out, and they venture out far to get all them damn bunnies. Okay. They venture out as far as the bunnies are.
And then a random deer as it goes by.
Yeah. Okay. So you keep, because, like, chopping down all the trees gets the deer away, because the deer, like, are in forests. But that's okay, because if you have enough archers, you, like, in my final, because in New Lands, there's 5 islands. So the first island, the enemy only comes from one side. There's only a portal on one side.
Okay.
So once, like, your enemy comes from one side, you know which side. You don't have to build up the other side. I just, like, chop down trees on the other side so I'd have a bunch of bunnies, and that's it.
Okay.
And then you can go and figure out which side the boat's on. Usually the side the boat is on is the side with the pier, which is not the side with the portal, obviously, because it's either a portal or a pier. I'll be like, okay, and then I would usually stay on the first island long enough to, like, build the boat, have enough money, and sail out with a full purse.
Okay.
That way you have enough gold to start the next and, like, not be worried.
Didn't you say you finally got a unicorn
I
mount?
I didn't realize there was a unicorn. I'm so happy. And it poops 3 gold anytime it, like, because, like, your horse will get tired.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to find grass for it to eat to get regenerated. Anytime it eats any grass, whether it's tired or not, poops 3 coins.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's so overpowered.
That's awesome.
It's so overpowered. So I would, like, just be standing there, like, letting it just eat and poop coins and just, like, building the boat on just the unicorn poop. It would be great. Because I would be like, I don't have anything else to do. Everything is, like, built up because I have so much gold. So let's just stand here and just, like, let the unicorn poop just build up my boat.
Is there a way? Okay, because the trader, I'm assuming he's, like, a trader. You know,
he's a trader, yeah. He's a merchant.
Yeah, but he's only there for, like, a few days?
Yeah, he's only there for, like, the first island to, like, help you get the gold. If you don't know what you're doing, which you don't.
I have no idea.
So, like, you don't know what you're doing, but the trader, I don't think, is there any of the islands after the first island, because you should be able to figure out how to get gold yourself.
Okay.
And then after the first island, you get, like, there's little huts in the forest, too, and it can be a hut that either has a little, like, pastry. It's like they're by themselves.
A hermit?
Hermit, thank you. Anyway, it will be, like, a little hermit that either can make the pastry hermit or, like, a fighting hermit that you'll be able to upgrade one of your towers. If you upgrade one of your archer towers all the way so it has 3 archers, then you have the little hermit, you give the hut 4 coins, and the hermit comes out, and you give the hermit a coin, and the hermit will hop on the back of your horse, and you can take it back to camp.
Oh.
Once it's back at camp, if it stays on your horse, you can go in front of one of, like, your fully developed archer towers and do, like, another 5 coins or something, and it either converts it, if you have the pastry one, it converts it into, like, a baking, where you can, like, give it a couple of coins, and it puts out little breads, and that way you don't have to go and find people to bring to your camp, because they just, like, sense the bread and they run towards your camp.
Oh.
So as long as you have a bread out there, like, you'll have people running from, like, the far, like, areas of the map, so you don't ever have to go out and, like, search for them.
Okay.
Yeah, which is great. And then there's another one that has, like, a little, like, feather in its hat, instead of, like, the little, like, floof.
Yeah, the chef's hat.
Yeah, the chef's hat. It's, like, a little pink chef's hat. And then there's one that has, like, a feather instead that turns one of your archer towers into, like, this giant, like, old-timey missile launcher. Like, a huge, like, it's, like, fires, like, a spiky thing. And it, like, one-shots any of, like, the huge things.
Nice.
Yeah.
I know what those are called. What are those called?
Yeah, I forget what it's called, but, like, that's cool. And then there's a third one, which I just, like, unlocked, but I haven't seen yet. Also, there's a tree that you walk by, and a dog is stuck in that tree. It's like a fallen tree, and the dog's stuck under it, and you drop a coin, like, you let go of a coin, it drops on the tree, and it breaks the tree, and then you have a dog that just follows you, and it'll bark at which direction the greed are coming from. I'm so mad, because, like, the greed will steal your dog. They'll take your dog. I have lost too many dogs. I am so mad, because I had that dog for, like, 2 lands. Yeah, I had it for, like, 2 lands. The final land, I had that dog until, like, right before I was sending that boat out, because I had to go past a portal. And I had to go past a portal, and I've realized I need to, like, drop some coin in front of the portal, so, like, there's no chance of anyone, like, coming out of the portal and taking my dog. I had to go past so I could see which side the pier was on, so I knew which side, like, make sure, like, everything was clear on.
Mm-hmm.
I almost got there, and I got back to base, because the dog is a lot slower than your mount.
Oh, that shouldn't be right. They should keep up.
Well, it's like, it pauses for a second, and it continues going, and I was, like, just the wrong amount of time. I got back to base, and it's like, they took my dog. I had that dog, because, like, the dog gets on the boat with you. I had that dog for 2 other lands in the 3rd land. I was so mad. I was, like, so upset. I was more upset than anything else, because I was like, I could have won with that dog. But no.
I wonder if there's an achievement for that.
I lost the dog. There should be an achievement. I don't think there is, but there should be. I was so mad.
That's so sad.
I was so upset. I was like, the only thing. Because when you have that dog running behind you, that's all you care about is that dog. It's like, is the dog okay? I don't care if the greet are coming. I'm stopping. The dog's caught up. Okay, let's go. Let's run now. I know I can get the dog. I know the dog's fine.
Oh.
I was so mad.
So if you drop some coins, does it slow them down?
Yeah, because they get the coin and then go back to the portal. As soon as they have something, they leave.
Oh.
So whenever, like, I would have a full person, like, I know that they're coming up behind me, I just, like, drop some coins, so they would, like, a couple of them would leave, and there'd be less chasing me, and less chasing my dog. Because that was the most important thing, was, are they chasing my dog?
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it, like, comes down to it, I wouldn't go, like, out near a portal unless I had at least, like, a half bag full. Because if you don't have any coins in your bag, when they hit you, your crown goes off.
Yeah.
So you have to have a couple of coins that you can, like, afford to lose. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, watch CrypticFox play it, because I want to play, like, 2 crowns, but also it's, like, $20, $30 right now, and I can't live my life that way.
I'm sure...
There'll be a Steam sale.
Yeah, for Valentine's Day, and then we'll have a bunch of other holidays.
So, like, yeah, hopefully it'll be, like, on sale during the summer sale or something, because I want to play it because there's new stuff, and what new stuff is there? You can, like, you shoot the catapult? You can shoot a catapult on fire.
Ooh.
So it, like, sets everything on fire. It sets a patch of grass on fire, and then any of the greed that runs through it are on fire. Nice. And I'm like, this is great. Like, this is awesome.
What if you have wooden walls? Do them hitting your wooden walls set the walls on fire?
I guess not.
Good.
And there's, like...
Because that would be my problem.
Yeah. Like, no, now the whole kingdom's on fire. I see.
Yeah.
But now there's, like, also, like, little pikemen that, like, poke through the walls with, like, a spear. So if, like, a greed is, like, right up against the wall, like, attacking it, they just, like, poke it and stab at it. So that's cool. I'm really excited. I need to watch it. I need to watch it again. But that's how I learned. I was like, oh, he has a lot of archers. I was like, oh, well, that makes sense. And then I got a lot of archers. It's like realizing that you just need a fuck ton of archers. That's the game changer right there. I've been talking for a half hour about Kingdom New Lands.
Fascinating to me, because it's like, it seems so fun, but it's like I didn't know what to do, so I was just getting frustrated because I just keep dying.
Yeah, I was like so frustrated. It had like a learning curve, like Oxygen Not Included has a learning curve.
Yeah, see, I can't play that.
Yeah,
it bugs me so much, because like, I'm just like, I can't play it. Because I love the style, and it's like, don't starve, and I was like, it's great, because like, I can't play it. There's too much going on.
Does live streams that don't starve too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to get back into playing that.
I like it because it's like his voice is mellow. He's Canadian.
Nice. So kind of like Cry.
Yeah, he's like. I need to listen to Cry. I need to like watch Cry.
Yeah. You should watch him play Undertale.
Yeah. Dan and Phil have been dead, so like I've been watching. I've been watching a lot of like.
Phil put out a video, and he's gonna put one out.
Phil's putting out a video tomorrow or today, depending on when I get this edited and uploaded.
Yeah.
But last week he put out a video. I remember when he put out a video 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it's like it's a good time. When he put out the second video of the new year a month and a half ago. Yeah, it's a good time. Remember when Dan came back? Yeah, that happened last month. Yeah, as of like the time this was published. Phil He updated his store and put Lion back in stock. I finally got Lion.
I want Lion.
I can die now. It's fine.
Like, die just clutching Lion?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna die with my pastel plushies and Lion.
Donut pillow.
And the donut pillow. Honestly, for a while, I was like, Phil finally killed Dan. I was like, this is finally... This was all a grand scheme, and he finally had to kill his stalker. It's finally happened. And then Dan...
Living stalker.
Then, like, tweeted or something, and I was like, oh, look, he's alive! Yeah. I was like, oh, look at that!
Because he hasn't really been active on Instagram.
Nothing!
And I'm just like... It's like, good on you for doing, like... I'm assuming he's doing, a social media, not purge, but, like, a break.
A break for his mental health.
It's like,
and, like,
good on you.
It's, like, good. I hope he's, like, going back to therapy and figuring his shit out and, like, being happy.
Craigslist misconnections, not fic of doom. It was Teen Wolf.
Oh, I was like,
yeah.
Why are we talking about Craigslist now?
Yeah,
I was like, what is happening?
Styles would like do like the misconnections page where it's like lady like tired mom on train. It's like you look like you're tired. And it's like I hope you have a better day, and just kind of put that up there. And it's a misconnection section on Craigslist. It's actually a thing where you can be like, I passed you on the street. You smelled nice, which is usually what they're like.
Yeah.
And then Laura gets involved and was like, Derek. It's like, this dude on Craigslist wrote about you. And it's like,
of course
it said
was Laura.
You were mean.
I mean, considering it's like, Derek is probably not wrong.
I think it was like, asshole hot Starbucks werewolf guy.
I feel like I've read this, but also I've read a lot of stuff in teen.
It's been a while.
I tried so hard to read everything in that fandom. I did not succeed.
Oof. And there was terrible stuff.
Oh, yeah. Like, I tried so hard. I was like, you know what? I'm like, reading so much of it. And then I moved right on to trying to read everything in Avengers fandom. Didn't work out for me. And now I'm right into, like, the YouTube shit. It's just...
I still find that
I'm
funny.
reading less. I'm not trying to read all of it because I have seen what I don't want to read.
Yes.
And there's a lot that I don't want to read. Or that I open and I look at the tags and I'm like, there's a wall of tags that I don't want to be involved with here.
And usually they start out with the good tags, like, oh yeah, I like that and that. And then like buried in the middle of the wall of tags, like, oh, no, thank you.
Yeah. It's like non-explicit rape.
Yeah.
Dirty talk, but mean.
And I'm just like, no, thank you.
And it's like humiliation in a non-sexy way, and I'm just like, why? I was just trying to read a Starbucks AU. Why is this in? Like, what is happening?
It's only a few thousand words. Why is this happening?
The tags are longer than the fic.
I've actually had that happen. If the tags are longer than the fic, you will regret reading it.
It's like if like the summary is longer than the fic itself.
Yes, the summary basically is the whole thing, just with some parts cut out.
I see.
Yeah.
Dan and Phil's fandom are very creative.
They
are very creative.
They are.
In good and bad ways.
Well, so you have to realize, the fandom has kind of grown up with Dan and Phil, because the fandom started out as 12, 13-year-olds that read some shit. They've grown up,
they started writing some shit.
Yeah.
It's more well-written shit, but it's still some shit.
That you're like, what? Just, I hate when when it's not tagged or even hinted at.
And it's like,
what? Where it's like, okay, they're together, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, and now Phil is with this lady, and now Dan is sad. And I'm just like,
no!
Where did this come from?
I did not ask for this. Yeah, like...
And I hate those, because there's no, like, it's just all of a sudden, it's like, oh yeah, and then jump cut to 5 years later. I'm just like, what? Yeah.
It's
like, this was a good story until then.
Yeah. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Some people, I just can't tolerate it.
Yeah, but...
Because, like, there's really well-written stuff.
Yeah.
I just can't tolerate it.
Or it's like a tease... Oh, it made me mad. Where it teases, like, okay, yeah, it's their wedding day. It's like, okay. But apparently it wasn't.
They married to other people?
No, apparently it wasn't. It was... Phil was getting married, and Dan was just the best man and had to smile through. And I'm like...
Oh, no, we can't... I can't work under these conditions.
Like, writer, you tricked me. I thought this was good, because you didn't even hint about another lady.
Yeah.
Or just a lady in general. And you're just like, what?
Yeah,
it's like you made it seem like they were getting ready separately for the wedding day.
Yeah. Like, I understand you want to write sad stuff. Because sometimes you need to write some sad stuff. Also, tag that shit, because some people don't want to read that stuff.
They didn't tag it.
That's the problem. That's the entire problem, is you need to tag that shit. You really need to tag that shit.
Uh-huh.
Anything less than tagging that shit is false advertising. And
it really was.
I am upset. Phil's 32 now.
Damn.
Right? He's 32. He's like 2 years older than me, right? Wait, no, he's 1 year older.
And Dan is still 12 years old.
And Dan is still 12 years old.
This is a very tall... They don't look at it.
Dan doesn't look at... Phil is developing a mustache.
I know.
That he's half-ass shaving. And I'm upset.
I kind of hope Phil See, it's sad because I think Phil would look good with like some gray temples, like
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
he dyes his hair black, so it's like.
So what he needs to do is he needs to dye his hair black and then bleach streaks on the side.
No.
So he has some gray, and by gray I mean like half-ass orangey white.
No. I wish he would just like, I don't know, just let his hair grow out to his natural color, because I want to see that. Because
I don't
says
care
he's not
to
quite orange. He says he's
Yeah.
not
Well,
orange,
looking at like
but
the
he's
really
not.
really old picture,
know.
he's not like Ron Weasley.
No, but it's like he's not
like
he's not blonde, but he's not.
He's brownish red.
Yeah, he's kind of an auburn.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to see that now, especially with the quiff.
Yeah.
It'll be so weird.
Oh shit, I'm thinking like if he grows a mustache it wouldn't be black unless he dyed it.
Yeah.
Oh shit, this changes everything. I don't want to see that. I'm not okay. Because in my head, I was like, he's going to have like a black mustache with like, he's going to be stupid and like curl the corners like an idiot. I was like, this is what this idiot's going to do. It's not going to be black because he's not going to dye that.
No.
He won't, no, he's not going to dye that. He's not going to take the time to dye his mustache. I don't believe that he would take the time to do that.
No. Because he would have to, yeah, no.
Maybe like the quiff is like a step on the road to eventually not dyeing his hair black. Give it another like 5 years.
Yeah, I say like do it as a transition, just slowly, like kind of
like a lighter black and a lighter black.
Yeah, well, because there's different shades of black.
Yeah, there's like, well, my hair is like black. That's actually the color on the box. Because there's black, and then there's very black, and I have the very black.
Yeah.
Which I have not noticed a difference, but I guess there's a difference.
Yeah, you have the black as dark as my soul.
Yes. Anyway, Phil is old.
Yeah.
Phil is old, but I'm glad he has, like, his hot young man.
I still randomly laugh to myself, and it's like, that bartender thought that... It's like, how old is the boy?
Dan looks exactly the same. No, he looks just as young as he did 5 years ago, just in a different way.
Yes.
Like, just this year, I was looking and I was
still
like...
Still very youthful.
Just this year, he's developed, like, a man face-ish. Maybe.
Less boyish.
It's not a man face. It's less boyish. A little bit.
It's just so funny.
And Phil still looks exactly the same.
It's just different hair. That's all it is.
It's literally, I think most of it is, like, the difference in hair.
Yeah.
Phil has finally, like, seemed to be more mature because he changed his hair. That's the entire thing. But yeah.
I love it.
But since they've been, like, dead and gone for 10 years, I've been watching more Mark's and Jack's stuff.
Yes.
And now with, like, Mark and Jack are both playing Subnautica. Which I need to watch both of the most recent videos now. So that's cool. I need to, like, get Subnautica on the PS4.
I haven't watched them play it, like the recent games. I've been watching them play the new Resident Evil remake.
See, I haven't because I just can't. Like, they're both, like, playing it at the same time. And I'm just like, no, they're both playing the same game, and I can't watch either of these because I just can't. Have you watched Mark play Uno?
Yes, and Sorry, and Catan.
I have not watched them play Catan.
Oh, it's so good.
But I've watched them play Sorry and Trouble and Monopoly. Monopoly, like, it's fine.
Yeah.
But watching them play Sorry and Trouble...
I know. Well, it's like, I know the rules to these games, and so they're like, I think it's this, and like, that's completely wrong, and it's like, and it's too late for me to, like, say it in chat, because it's not live anymore. It's like,
I know these games. I have never played these games. I've never played these games. I may have played Trouble. Like, half-assed, maybe, probably not. Like, I know that there was, like, in one place... there was a Trouble board. I don't know anything else about Trouble.
Yeah, we used to have an R2-D2 Trouble.
So I've watched, like, all of that. I hope they, like, keep doing...
Bonercast.
Yes. Well, like, in those old games.
Yes!
Old board games.
I know.
Because that's really fun. It's like, oh yeah, these games that I never played. But I'm sure... I want them to play, like, Life. And other stuff.
Parcheesi.
Yeah, like, other stuff that
Dominoes.
I never played. Yes. I'm sure there's
Scrabble.
Probably...
I want to see them play Scrabble.
They should play Scrabble. Oh my god. They should play Scrabble. They should play Scrabble.
See, but I didn't like Scrabble. I liked Upwards because it was easier, and you could just like have a ginormous tower, like
Nice.
with all the because you just stack the letters.
Is there a virtual version of what's that tower with the blocks?
Oh, Jenga?
Jenga. Can you imagine if there was virtual Jenga? I don't know what the mechanics of that would be.
And what about old school like Kerplunk?
Yeah, I'm sure there's virtual versions of that. Someone has probably done something like that.
Don't break the ice.
Something. They've got to have done something like that.
I like how they're playing Cards Against Humanity.
I need to watch that. Like
Yeah.
I forget what I was doing when that was uploaded, so I was like, oh yeah, I was probably playing Kingdom New Lands, to be honest, and not paying attention to anything else.
Yesterday, I managed to catch them, Bob and Merc streaming because Wade couldn't be there because he tweeted out, he's like, yeah, so apparently he had a very stressful day because it was raining, and rain was coming into the house around a light fixture.
Oh,
and then like along the wall, going to the ceiling fan.
Oh,
and he's like, I've called like 5 different people. Nobody is answering their phone. Even the 24/7 places are not answering their phone. I'm just getting like a voicemail. And he's like, one place has called me back and said that it could be, that they don't, even though they have people out and doing their job, they won't be able to get to me till Monday.
Oh, okay.
It was like a Friday.
Oh, okay.
Or something like that. And
so by then their house will be full of water.
Yeah. And he's like, another place finally got to me. He said it'd be a few hours. He's like, so we'll see. And it's just like all capped, and then you just like see like Bob and Jack be like, sorry, dude, that sucks.
Yeah. Lovely.
Yeah. Let me find those pictures. It was terrible.
Good Lord.
It's like, I've been there with my previous house. It's like, yeah, I've been there. Not to that extent. And it's not fun.
Yeah.
And so people have like been doing art. Somebody was like,
making fun of his suffering. Creating based off of his suffering.
It's like, it's fine.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
To like the line.
What on earth? Poor Wade.
I know.
Poor Wade.
And they've had people respond, yeah, we're too tired to come and help you with your problem, even though that's our job. It's like...
For Pete's sake.
But anyway.
So I've been reading, like, since I've decided that I need to, like, finish my book and get it sent out to agents by the end of the year.
Yeah.
I figured I should actually, like, read published books. So I was like, I have so many books that I have bought. I have paid actual money, but I have not read.
Mm-hmm.
Both physical and digital. I have so many digital. So I was like, okay, so start reading books. Like, actual books, because I need to do it anyway. So I can, like, get a grasp on how, like, the plots flow and everything like that, and, like, pay attention to, like, the first sentence of the book.
Yeah.
Because the first sentence is important. And, like, what happens in the first, like, chapter is important. Because that sets up everything that keeps someone reading. So I started... Have you read or listened to any of Jane Doe?
No, I got the audiobook, so I'm going to listen to that next.
Should listen... Oh my god, you need to listen to the audiobook. Because that's how I read it.
Yeah.
Was through the audiobook to and from work. And, like on opens at work, where I have, like, an hour, 2 hours of not having to be customer facing.
Yeah.
And so, like, she does really good.
Okay.
The voice actress that does it is really good because she has a voice for Jane. Normal Jane, talking about herself. And then she has a voice for Jane pretending to be someone else.
Ah.
So she's Jane, and then Jane that's pretending to be this Jane that the guy actually, like, wants to date.
So you have that...
you can tell when she's being that other person and when she's pretending.
I love it when narrators do that.
And it's such a... Like, the entire time... I was like, this is like the most satisfying thing I've ever read. And I actually like tweeted the author, and I was like, this is the most satisfying thing I've read in like years. And she tweeted me back.
Oh!
She's tweeted me back like twice. Once was like, just saying thank you. I think the second was also saying thank you because I told her I finished it, and it was like the greatest thing. And she's writing the second one. She's writing a second book.
Yay!
Which will mean even more to you once you finish listening to this, and like understand just like how amazing it is. Like
what you told me about it before, I went ahead and I bought the audiobook.
Yeah,
because that's how I listen to. That's how I read books now because of my job.
Yeah, that's how. Oh my god. The audiobook is great.
Awesome.
I'm so glad I got the audiobook, and now I want to only listen to audiobooks, but honestly they're more expensive. Unless you buy the book.
I will get you all 3 Star Wars audiobooks that Chuck Winn did if you will listen to it.
I will listen to them eventually, but don't spend your money when I have a line of books I'm already.
Because they're so good.
Because I need to my next up next was The Stars Are Legion by Cameron Hurley, which was Lesbians in Space.
Yes.
And I had that already, and then I realized that I had Swordheart by T Kingfisher, which is Ursula Vernon. That's her adult.
Isn't that her newer one?
That's her newer one that she is now out, and it's $5 for the Amazon ebook. I don't think it has an audiobook. But the whole thing, it's the one with the magic sword that has a guy in it.
Oh, that one!
That one.
Yay!
And it's so great because you can tell by listening to KUEC, you can tell this is Ursula.
Yes.
This is Ursula because...
Well, it's with the Jackalope wives. I could tell it was Ursula.
It has the happy, whimsy to it while talking about serious things. And I vomited all my feelings. I'm halfway through it now. I vomited all my feelings. I've been reading it for 2 days.
Nice.
I'm falling asleep and trying to read on my Kindle. No, I need to be awake and read more. And then I realized I fucked up something and I went from 10% to 33% and I had to go all the way back.
Oh no.
Because I don't remember any of it. So I don't know if I actually half read it.
Oh no.
Or if I clicked something, but anyway.
I've done that.
But it all starts where the very opening line is what hooks you. Because I remember them tweeting about the opening line, and the opening line is she's just come into a great amount of money, so she's trying to kill herself. That's the opening line of the book. And you're wait, why is she trying to kill herself, and how did she get this money?
I need to continue reading.
Yeah. And that, I'm that's a solid opening line. Because, why is she trying to kill herself? And it's obviously she's trying to kill herself. It's why is it obvious she's trying to kill herself? Why does she get this money? Why does she want to kill herself? So she tries to kill herself on this giant ass sword from the person that she was managing his house while he slowly died, and he was a collector of all this crap, and the sword had been hanging over her bed for years. The uncle of her former husband who died, and all that stuff, and she was just happy being a widow, whatever. And she's okay, then she's trying to figure out. And I can see Ursula writing this as this 30-year-old just trying to figure out how to prop the sword up so she can run into it around
Kevin,
all the
crap. Give me
crap.
Your arm.
Yeah, around all of the crap in the bedroom. She's I can't really get a running start. She's can I just fall on the sword? So she takes her top off because she's well, if there's less material, be less stuff for the sword to get caught on. It can just run right through me, right? This old sword. Okay, it's fine. And then, but when she unsheaths it, here appears this guy. And he's oh my god, put your clothes on, what's happening? And this scene's it's this is the first 5 pages.
Oh, that's amazing.
Because she's her relatives, it's the inheritance the uncle left her. And all the relatives are why the fuck did he leave you the money? It should have been our money for the rest of the family, and the family all hates you, so we've locked you in your room.
Nice.
And we're just not going to let you out. And so she's I'm going to kill myself. So, it doesn't even matter. And then all the money that I've gotten will go to, my family.
Mm-hmm.
Because I already have a will that all the money goes to my family. So then, a whole, chain of events. And it's wonderful.
Oh, that's so good.
It's wonderful.
I wish there was an audiobook for that.
It's just great.
I need to get that. I want to get, and read, actually have physical copies of all of Ursula's books.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I want a physical copy of that because I'm not even done. And I'm just she's falling in love with the sword guy.
I love it.
He's been alive for centuries in the sword, killing people.
But then once he's out of the sword, does he age normally?
I don't know.
Because that's one of the questions. Is he only immortal once he's in sword form?
I don't know. If he goes back in the sword, then he heals. If he has a wound that might kill him, and you close the sword up and he disappears back inside the sword, then he heals. Yeah.
So when he's in sword, so he can get hurt. So that means if he's out of sword form, then he probably can grow old too.
I don't know.
Because he would have had to have somehow grown into the age she's in. He is.
Yeah,
and he just magically
poofed. the age that he was when he was put into the sword.
Okay.
As far as I can tell.
I have questions.
I know.
I want to read it. I have questions.
It's so good. Well, I have.
Be like, Ursula.
Yeah. Like I have.
Answer these questions. Unless it's going to be book 2.
I hope there's a book 2.
Maybe book 2 will be like, I don't know, his brother or cousin that is like put into a magic arrow or something.
Or the other 2 people that were put in swords too. Around the same time. He has 2 friends that were put in swords. Let's go ahead and do Recs. That's my rec, is Jane Doe and Swordheart by T Kingfisher.
Nice. Okay, well, my first one is, I've talked about it before, but somebody, orphan account, on AO3 put off the record in, like, all of it in a 3-chapter thing, so it's just, like, thrown in there.
That's
so you
wonderful.
So you can actually read it.
So you can read it again.
I downloaded the PDF.
Yeah. Save that shit.
It's like, so it is there in digital form.
That's great. I mean, hopefully, was it Goddamn Hella that originally put it up? It was Hella or Goddamn Hella, wasn't it?
I don't even know anymore.
Because I thought it was like Hella at first, and then they changed it. Anyway, like,
yeah,
I hope they're not upset. Well, no.
But
I have the art.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad that they put it up. I hope that the original author isn't upset. Or maybe the original author put it up as an orphan.
I don't know. But, see, because I'm like, I'm just going to search one more time for this on AO3, and because there's still the pod fic, and they were slowly updating it. There's like a few more chapters. I was like, I saw that it was there, and the second part was up, and I'm like, oh great! I'm like, it's in French.
Oh,
it's like, I can't read this.
It's time to learn French. Just like I'm learning German, it's time to learn French.
Because the summary and titles, everything was in English, and I was just like so happy, and I opened it, I'm like, why can't I read this?
What are these words? I do not speak.
I'm just like. So, and then I found the 3-chapter one. I'm like, yes! So I have that now. And then the other one, it's Steve Tony fic by Copper Badge. So it's good.
Yeah, I've read that one. That's so good.
I know. It's a partial dictionary of the 21st century by Captain Steve Rogers, U.S. Army. And it's Steve, like, if he doesn't know something, he writes it down and, like, Googles it.
Yeah.
And he's like, so basically kind of what I do, because I don't know a lot of things.
Yeah,
so I'm just like,
what
so
is
I have a running list. Mm-hmm. I was like, I feel like Steve Rogers. And it's good. And breakfast burritos are involved.
It's like what you see. Is that based off of the fic? Oh, it was published before the Captain America fic, the Captain America movie, where you actually see him writing it down?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, because this was 2012.
Yeah, that was Avengers year.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, so that was where you see him writing it down was like the second Captain America movie.
Yes, it was Winter Soldier.
It was Winter Soldier, so yeah.
Because that's where he meets Sam Wilson.
Well, I'm so glad that Marvel took that idea from Copper Badge and put it into their movie.
They just like have Copper Badge's page pulled up.
Well, yeah, they're like, oh, like this is a great idea. Ones, this is like solid. Yeah, we should do that. Because there's been
several things, like from several different authors. I'm like, I'll see an Avengers movie. I'm like, you had to have taken that. There's no way you came up. You like Marvel execs came up with this idea by yourself.
Where is your room of people on computers scrolling through AO3?
Exactly.
There's probably something related to like it in the comics itself.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Yeah.
But I found it so funny.
Do you have any parting words?
No, just drink all the coffee and,
read more books.
Read more books.
Read more actual books.
In every form.
Every book. Listen to books.
It's like read the book and then listen to the book. Or vice versa. And then buy the book.
Buy the book. Go to bed with a book on your pillow next to you.
And under the pillow.
Under the pillow. Just make a bed of books.
Yes!
Your room is books. Your house is now books. Everything is books.
You are books.
I am a book. Oh, that reminds me of that Tumblr post where it's like, I'll link it.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like,
what are you reading?
When your parents think you're reading a book, but you're actually a book. Like, it's a whole weird.
Oh, okay.
I'll link that because it's funny in my head.
Okay.
And it's related to that.
No, it's like, I've seen the one where it's like, when you're reading fic on your phone, people are like, so do you read a lot? And you're like, yes. Well, what are you reading right now? The dictionary.
The dictionary. Yeah, to learn all the words.
Set. Yeah, that's mine.
Every word. Where can we find you on Twitter?
At Purple Corgi.
You can find me at WriterPhoebe. And you can find the show notes and how to download at #fandom.life. Well, I wouldn't be surprised that she has been able to hear me the whole time and just does not care. She seems like that kind of cat.
Yes.
I've known this cat for 10 years now. She doesn't give a shit anymore. Let's have some silence because the fridge just started. Okay,
It's like we are gathered here today to mourn the turning on of the fridge.
The turning on of the fridge.
But I'm going to put the fear of me in you.
Not the fear of God, because it's not real. But the fear of me.
Yeah.